excellent in historical and cultural discoveries. The first monument we meet in our walk is the fortress, whose walls, built in 1300, encircle an area of 8,000 square meters. After the entrance gate to the fortress, the space opens up in a large open square that has the shape of a pentagon. This space is delimited and protected by the walls and by the watchtowers of the city. Within the internal square are the old remnants of the Church of St. Giles, a symbol of mysticism and emotions. The communication trenches on the walls and along the watchtowers are very well preserved and are very interesting to visit. But it is the surrounding landscape which is even more impressive for tourists. When leaving this military monument, which was built to protect and defend the city, we walk along the Via Ricasoli, which is one of the main wine shopping streets of the town, but it is not only that. One of the most striking religious buildings of the area is the Church of Saint Augustine, which was closed as a church in August 1997, and it is now used only for exhibitions. From the outside, the church has a very simple Romanesque style with Gothic decorations in marble, such as the entrance arch and a rose window. Inside, we can admire many precious frescoes in the style of the School of Siena. They date from the 14th century and are attributed to the painter Bartolo di Fredi from Siena. This artist, who learned in the workshops of Simone Martini and of Lorenzetti, has been very active in Montalcino around 1380. In these years, Montalcino was under the lordship of the Republic of Siena, and this was its golden age in economics and culture. The museum is hosted in the former convent of the Augustinians and shows many artworks. Among these, we can admire a Bible with miniatures which were made around the year 1000 and a wooden cross made around 1100. Both are coming from the monastery of St. Antimo. Furthermore, the museum has many archaeological Roman and Etruscan remnants, testifying of these old civilizations in the territory of Montalcino. Pottery jugs from the furnaces built in the 14th century around Montalcino, wooden statues and painting of the School of Siena. The museum collection offers a complete overview of the artistic production of this important town in Tuscany. Walking down the Via del Teatro, we reach Piazza Garibaldi and we see the old palace of City Hall in Florentine style. This building has been built partly in the 13th and partly in the 14th century. It was the residency of the priors and of the city authorities. Shops, wine bars and cafes make the city lively and colorful. And in Piazza del Popolo we can admire a cafe in Art Nouveau style. The Fiaschetteria Italiana is, just like the Brunello itself, more than 100 years old and retains the original interiors of 1888. High on the hill, we turn to Madonna del Soccorso, or Our Lady of Good Health. All the people in Montalcino are very fond of this sanctuary, as they believe that between the 14th and 16th century, the city has been saved many times from the Black Death epidemics by the statue of Our Lady of Good Health, which was worshipped in the chapel. After the siege of 1553, the church has been entitled to Our Lady of Good Health. vast and ideal journey in the town of Brunello would not be complete without an excursion along the river Starcia Valley, near Castelnuovo della Valle. Here we find the Abbey of Sant'Angelo, a jewel of medieval architecture and one of the most beautiful Italian monuments in Romanesque style, built on the 12th century on the remnants of a previous church. Understanding these aspects of history and culture helps us understand the secrets of the winemakers in Montalcino and especially the producers of Brunello. They always drew their inspiration from respected